All right, let's talk about a new financial channel that's making a pretty bold promise. It says it can create a clear path to wealth for, the average person. But in a world just flooded with financial advice, you gotta ask, what makes this one different? What's the big deal? Let's dive in and find out. Just imagine that for a second. Seriously, not just a bunch of vague tips or super confusing jargon, but a real, actual step-by-step guide. One that's designed for someone just like you. I mean, it's a question a lot of us ask ourselves, right? It gets to the very heart of what we all want, to live a life where we're not constantly worrying about money.
Well, it looks like a new guide has stepped up to the plate, and it wants to do exactly that. What's really interesting, right from the get-go, is its laser-like focus. You see, instead of trying to be everything to everyone with super broad advice, this channel has a very specific purpose and a very specific audience in mind.
And the name itself is your first clue. Stock market for Aam Aadmi. For those who don't know, Aam Aadmi is Hindi for the common person. So that name immediately tells you who this is for. It's not for the Wall Street experts or the super-duper wealthy. Nope, it's for the everyday person who's just looking to build a more secure financial future.
Okay, so who exactly is this common person? This is where the channel strategy gets really, really clear. And it's pretty smart, actually. By zeroing in on a specific audience, it can create content that's way more relevant and useful. And you get to avoid all that generic advice that, let's be honest, just doesn't apply to most of our real lives. Here it is. The creator is specifically talking to people with an annual income between 2 lakh and 15 lakh rupees. Now, this isn't some random number they just pulled out of a hat. It's a very deliberate choice. They're trying to serve a group of people in India that's often kind of caught in the middle. Maybe earning too much to get certain government benefits, but not quite enough to hire a fancy, high-end financial advisor. So when you have an audience that's this clearly defined, the mission becomes just as focused. What is the end game here? For viewers in this specific income bracket, what is the channel actually trying to help them achieve? What's the ultimate goal? The big goal, the whole point of it all, is financial freedom. And it's defined as something more than just having a lot of money. It's about getting to a point where money is no longer the source of constant stress. It's about having the freedom to make life choices because you want to, not just because you have to. That's a huge shift in thinking, and it really connects learning about finance to, well, living a better life. So, financial freedom is the destination. How do you actually get there? Well, any big goal requires the right knowledge and the right tools. So this channel lays out a clear curriculum. Think of it like a toolbox, designed specifically to help you build that future for yourself. The plan is built on 3 core pillars. First, the stock market, which is often seen as the main engine for creating wealth. Second, you've got mutual funds, which is a great way to diversify your investments and manage risk so you don't have all your eggs in one basket. And third, and this is so important, insurance. That's your safety net. It's the foundation that protects all your progress from life's unexpected curveballs. It's a really solid 3-pronged strategy. Now, beyond what is being taught, there's a really fascinating thing about how it's being taught. The creator has this unique guiding principle that kind of shapes the whole philosophy of the channel, and it puts all the focus right on the information itself. These are the creator's own words, and translated they mean, I don't want to show my face to take the spotlight. Think about that. In an age where everybody's trying to build a personal brand and become an influencer, this person is making a very deliberate choice to stay anonymous. That's a pretty big deal. And that choice has a really powerful effect. It completely shifts the focus. It's not about the creator. It's not about them getting famous. It's not about them becoming some kind of financial guru. Instead, the spotlight is entirely on what actually matters: the knowledge, the strategy, and most importantly, your financial growth. The whole approach is about empowering you, not building a cult of personality. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. We've got this new channel, Stock Market for Aam Aadmi. It's laser focused on people earning between 2 and 15 lakh rupees. The curriculum covers the big 3: stocks, mutual funds, and insurance. It's all driving towards one single goal: your financial freedom. And it's all done with a unique philosophy of putting the message way above the messenger. So there you have it. A new resource has shown up with a really clear plan and a pretty unique philosophy. For anyone who's in that target audience, it's definitely an interesting new option. But the final question really isn't just about this one channel. It's about personal finance in general. It's about you. So are you ready to take that first step on your own?